Hello, human-shaped friends. Join me as I do another time-lapse video of another watercolor of a mushroom. Because I am filling up a semi-fancy watercolor notebook, and they are all mushrooms, and that's why I'm doing mushrooms. But yeah, this mushroom is commonly known as a ruby bonnet. Little behind the scenes rant today. I don't know anything about mushrooms. I actually know very little about plants in general. I have what is canonically known as a black thumb. I cannot keep plants alive. It does not matter what kind of plant it is. It does not matter how user friendly it is meant to be. It doesn't matter how many alarms I set so it has a nice routine. It doesn't matter how much research I do. I kill plants. Just do. Longest plant I ever had was a succulent that my very good friend sent me for Christmas one year. And I managed to keep that thing alive for a solid year and a half. And ever since then, I've been replacing it every time it dies. So they never know. I just get the exact same succulent and I just put it in the pot. In case they ever come over, I can be like, yeah, look, you were right. I could totally keep a succulent alive. I can't. I cannot keep plants alive. All of that has a point, I promise. The point of that is that I don't know anything about plants. I don't know anything about mushrooms, but I think mushrooms are really interesting. So genuinely, how I am finding my mushrooms to do this with is I Google the word mushroom. And then I just click on photos, and then I click on related photos, and then I just do that for like a solid 30 minutes until I find a mushroom that I think is interesting or pretty. That's it. That's what I do. It's such a sophisticated process. I know. But yeah. I picked this mushroom because it was really shiny. And there was a nice little cluster. And I like the little cluster ones, you know? They grow with their buddies. It's very sweet. Yeah, apparently these mushrooms are tiny. They don't have a smell. They don't really have a flavor. And we know that because apparently, you can eat them. You shouldn't, though. I really feel like I need to just underline this. Bold, italics. Don't eat things that you randomly stumble across because you think they're pretty. Just don't. In nature, the brighter something is, the prettier it is. Usually the more dangerous it is. Yeah. When I was doing a little bit of searching, because I do want to have some information on the thing that I'm making. People were like, is it edible? And scientists were like, I mean, yeah. But that uncertainty really concerns me, you know? Is it a yeah? Because if you eat it, nothing will happen? Or is it a, yeah, cuz when you eat it, you'll get a bit sick, but you'll continue to live. Very, very different things. Anyway, yeah, more behind the scene things. I use so much painter's tape. I know I have said this before, but I didn't used to for watercolors. I used to do the method that I was taught at my art school by my watercolor teacher, where you wet both sides and you allow the watercolor paper to expand slightly, and then you take a bunch of staples and you staple it into the gator board, and then it dries and it reconstricts, and that way when you're all done with it and you take it off, it's perfectly flat. And I still occasionally do that, but that is such an incredibly time-consuming process. And I just don't have the spoons for it right now. So some painter's tape to get it to be not so wrinkly I cannot close this little notebook is really what I'm aiming for. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Maybe next time I'll be livelier. Maybe next time I'll actually have a topic before I push the record button. I hope you're having a day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.